it's a different kind of video, you know. I do the film photography mostly all the time on this channel. As I told you before, I'm putting also a few video things, you know, video productions. I'm working on that. I want to come back and do more of that, but you know, it takes longer. So photography, it's mainly what is in this channel. But recently I've been thinking about you know, Kickstarter campaigns and like self-funding and the camera world. You know, it's so easy to think that you can create a product and compete with the big companies. Like, silly to think about that. I'm not gonna lie, I mean, there are some products that I really like that came recently, and I will put some links down to a few, you know, websites and from products that, for the most part, they did a great job. The one that pops right now for cinema cameras, Blackmagic. It's not that it's not a big company, but it's definitely not like, I don't know, Red. Well, actually, Red is another good example. Those two, and you know, they deliver great products now, and they evolve and learn by the mistakes. What I'm trying to say is not an easy path. You know, coming out of nowhere and being a company that so far you need to create a buzz, but you're not established as, let's say, Canon with their cinema line, or you know, film cameras. But anyways, there's good examples of sort of great campaigns that they do something great and deliver an interesting product and try to innovate and give you more features. But then there's other ones that really disappoint a lot. And the one I'm going to talk recently is, I think it's everywhere, all over the internet, and it's the Yashica Y35D or something, digital, whatever. And I tend not to talk about these kind of things without trying them or learning, or you know, have some sort of a clue of what I'm talking about. But for this one, like I think I saw it by one of these websites that deliver news and stuff. Maybe Now Film School or something like that, or some website like those. You know, I try to go on, or even Twitter when, you know, I see articles and stuff. And yeah, the Yashica name popped, and I was excited. And like, oh no way, they're doing a digital camera that, you know, can deliver this and that and have that film look. Fuji does a great job with that. That's the reason I stick to the brand right now. I like their style in their cameras for the most part. So when, you know, I hear the name, it's like, great, good job. But something was kind of weird, the way they were supposed to work. And the one that really caught me right away and told me, shouldn't even consider this, was the price tag. It was like around $100, and I mean, let's be honest, for $100 you can't get that much. And I understand why everybody's so pissed off about it, but at the same time, it's like, what do you expect? You know, it's like $100. You want like a, not even a micro four thirds sensor sticking in that camera for $100. So anyways, now we know the story, the product's out. And yeah, it's like putting a little mark on the brand, you know, a legendary brand like Yashica. Their film cameras are awesome, they're great. I try a few of them. I don't own them precisely, but you know, I try them. And so far I like them. I like what they do, how they work, and the quality for the most part. And seeing these, you know, putting a dent in the like the legend, or like their background, you know, as a film camera buff that I am, it kind of hurts, and it kind of bothers me, you know, because the thing is, if you don't know at this point, the Yashica name is just, they sold the name to a Chinese or Korean company, and they outsource this, and they come up with this dumb idea. I mean, let's face it, it's dumb. And well, that's the world we live in. The only thing I can tell you, just to not make it super long, and just try to put, you know, take these thoughts on my head and just put it out there and see if somebody else think the same or different, or what's your opinion on it. It's like, try to be a responsible, customer, you know, like a responsible buyer. Try to have as much information. These self-funding, I mean, again, don't take it wrong. I think They're awesome. They come up great ideas and so many like products, even movies and stuff like that, music. And it's a great way to help the people that you believe in, you know, especially talking about, you know, artists and people they create in general. It's a great idea to sort of help them, but at the same time there's already plenty of documented cases where they don't even deliver the product. That sucks. At least for me, I can't go and just like, yeah, I'm gonna throw even $100, you know. To be honest, I'd rather put those $100 towards buying film and keep shooting, you know, stuff like that. Or like, let's say I recently got this little camera. I don't know if you can see it. This is the Ricoh GR, the first digital one. Pretty cool little pocket camera. Anyways, I really love it. Super compact, and it cost me $70, and it works really great. Even today, the reason I got something like this, I know it's not film. I'm not into film against digital at all, but I think it was a ZZD sensor at the time. Didn't have the low pass filter or whatever, and I strictly use it for black and white because no low pass filter and that ZZD sensor kind of give this grain that's the closest I've seen. Well, not the closest, but you know, close enough to kind of look like film. But again, I just shoot in black and white. It has a lot of limitations. It's a pretty old camera by today's standards. You can't put like bigger SD cards, just like 2 gigs. And yeah, it's a really tiny sensor and super wide kind of shot. So I mean, I use it when I just want to toss something. I don't want to carry all my big stuff. But this is a good option. Instead of, you know, giving $100 to this company, you don't know what's going on. Well, at least there's some certainty on this camera. You know, there was some guarantee. At least it was working, and it sort of helped to what I want to try to achieve. And just to close the video, you know, as a conclusion, is be responsible in what you consume. Try to research as much as possible. It's really hard. There's products, especially in camera world, coming out like every single time. At least with film cameras, nobody I think is producing besides Leica. So you know, you can go on Google or like, you know, whatever is your favorite search place and check like whatever model from this year, and it's gonna tell you all their features and whatever, the legacy and all this stuff, like most of the information. Not all the cameras, but at least a lot of them, they're well known. Film is there. You just buy your film, you go and you shoot. You know, if you don't want to buy a digital camera or something like this, well then buy a damn film camera, you know. Because the whole point in marketing was, you know, you know what, it was the art of the silence, some shit like that, you know. And they tried to emulate the film kind of look and feel, and to a certain part sort of they achieved that, but not really. You know, there's a lot of quirky things in that Yashica, whatever shit it's called. So just go, instead of, if you don't want digital and you want to, you know, let's face it, let's cut the bullshit, just go and buy a film camera, you roll a film and roll it, and you know, and go with it. And yeah, you're just gonna screw it up a few times in the beginning, and then it's gonna get better. It's part of the journey, and that's the reason probably a lot of us jump in that wagon, I guess, and we love it. And I don't want, you know, in between. So I'd rather shoot film, and like I said, I have digital cameras, film cameras, and I do all sorts of things. I do video production too, like I do YouTube too now. And again, I just enjoy it, but that's not a reason to be innocent, like, yeah, I'm gonna throw $100, I'm gonna throw $500 or something. I mean, there's no guarantee. It's sad to say, but it's not guaranteed. And especially, I mean, it was clear they just want the money. I see some videos with the build quality and all this stuff, and it's like, yeah, like I don't even need it to open up, like to show me and open up the interior. You see it right away when they're holding it. It's like, that's fucking cheap plastic. Again, if that's your thing and you enjoy it, you're one of those guys that like have these Yashica and it's like, yeah, I love this, fine. But don't come and tell me like, yeah, it's awesome and it's like, it's gonna substitute film, and it's not. So anyways guys, let me know what you think on this topic, and I'm gonna throw another video around these days to checking another sort of checkout, not even a POV or whatever. I'm just gonna go through some of the pictures that I took with the Voigtlander Vesta R. It was a Voigtlander? No, the Zorky 4, and also some Belvia 50. I don't know if you already checked the other Zorky video. I explained that I made a mistake and I used Probia in the last photo shoot. Whatever, we're gonna watch the Belvia results and see how it works. But that's it for today. Thank you guys. Subscribe, share, and all that stuff. Let me know in the comments. I know somebody already suggested to take the Vivitar, the little plastic panoramic camera with black and white, so I'm gonna do that. And that's it for today. Enjoy your life. Be smart and don't throw money, because money is hard to earn for most of us. And yeah, just that. Have fun and you know, go and shoot and enjoy life. Till the next one. Adios. By the way, you check that Roma intro kind of thingy. Take that, Alfonso Cuarón. Not even close, guys. I tried my best. It was raining around. I decided to do something with that, a little intro. You know, it's better than me just like, hey. Anyways, guys, see you to the next one. Adios.